Welcome back to the channel to today's fascinating journey into the world of American coinage. In this video, we'll explore the remarkable, a true symbol of history, artistry, and change. This coin isn't just a piece of metal. It marks the turning point in U.S. history. So, stay tuned as we uncover its hidden stories, unique features, and surprising value in today's market. Let's get started. Top 2 first up to end. The 1965 Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, captivating collectors with its blend of history, artistry, and transitional significance. Unlike many other issues in the Washington quarter series, the 1965 quarter holds a special place in coinage history because it marked a dramatic turning point in U.S. monetary policy. Enthusiasts are drawn to this coin not only for its timeless design featuring George Washington, but also for what it represents: the end of silver coinage in regular circulation. Today, the 1965 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, remains a prized treasure, cherished by collectors who value its historical role and its enduring charm in the world of rare coins. The historical background of the 1965 Washington quarter is one of great importance. This coin was minted during a turbulent period in American history, following a national coin shortage and the rising price of silver. Before 1965, quarters were struck in 90% silver, but as silver's value surged, many were hoarded or melted down. To resolve the crisis, the U.S. Mint made a monumental decision, switching from silver to a copper-nickel-clad composition beginning in 1965. This change effectively ended the long tradition of circulating silver coins in the United States. The 1965 quarters were minted in Philadelphia, and for the first time since 1964, they bore no mint mark. These coins stand as tangible reminders of a nation adapting to economic pressures and evolving metal markets, embodying a key moment in the modern era of American coinage. The design of a 1965 Washington quarter remains one of the most iconic and admired in U.S. numismatic history. On the obverse, the coin features a dignified portrait of George Washington, sculpted by John Flanagan, with the word Liberty boldly arched above and the motto, "In God We Trust," to the left. The date, 1965, anchors the design at the bottom. On the reverse, a majestic bald eagle perches on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness, framed by 2 olive branches representing peace. Measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing approximately 5.67 grams, this copper-nickel-clad coin boasts a lustrous surface that gleams in high-grade examples. Though it lacks a mint mark, its clean, balanced artistry continues to appeal to both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. What makes the 1965 Washington quarter particularly intriguing is its place at the crossroads of 2 eras: silver and clad coinage. While over 1 billion pieces were minted, not all 1965 quarters are alike. Some rare transitional errors exist. Most famously, a few 1965 quarters accidentally struck on leftover 90% silver planchets intended for 1964 production. These ultra-rare examples, identifiable by their higher weight and distinctive ring, have become legendary among collectors, fetching thousands of dollars at auction. Beyond these remarkable errors, even standard 1965 quarters in pristine, uncirculated condition are difficult to find, as most entered circulation and show heavy wear from decades of use. The rarity of high-grade 1965 quarters has grown over time, particularly for coins with exceptional luster and minimal contact marks. Coins graded MS-65 or higher by major certification agencies, such as PZGS or NGC, command significant premiums due to their scarcity and visual brilliance. Collectors also prize examples with sharp strikes, clean surfaces, and attractive toning, all of which add to their aesthetic and monetary appeal. Although billions were produced, truly superb specimens remain elusive, making them an exciting challenge for numismatists dedicated to completing a high-quality Washington quarter set. In today's numismatic market, the 1965 Washington quarter enjoys strong collector demand, both for its historical role and its transitional importance. Common circulated examples generally hold nominal value above face, but uncirculated pieces can command $20 to $50, depending on grade and eye appeal. However, the elusive silver planchet era varieties can reach astonishing values, anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on authentication and condition. Such prices reflect not only rarity, but also the broader historical narrative that this coin carries, linking it directly to one of the most pivotal changes in modern U.S. coinage. For collectors eager to add this piece of history to their collection, several tips can enhance the experience. Prioritize certified coins whenever possible, as professional grading ensures authenticity and accurate condition assessment. Look closely for coins with sharp details and strong luster, and be cautious of cleaned or altered pieces that may diminish value. When searching through old rolls or inherited collections, weigh suspiciously heavy 1965 quarters. These might just be the coveted silver transitional errors. For long-term preservation, store coins in acid-free holders or airtight capsules, avoiding humidity and direct contact that can lead to tarnish or surface damage. The 1965 quarter's enduring appeal also lies in its accessibility. It connects novice collectors and advanced numismatists alike to a defining moment in U.S. monetary history. Whether held for its artistic beauty, its historical context, or its potential for hidden treasure, this coin symbolizes both change and continuity in American coinage. Its sleek copper-nickel composition, once a modern innovation, now feels nostalgic, marking the start of a new numismatic era that continues to evolve today. In the broader narrative of U.S. coin collecting, the 1965 Washington quarter serves as a bridge between the classic Silver Age and the practical modern age of coinage. It tells a story of adaptation, resilience, and artistry, all captured in a single 25-cent piece. Every well-preserved example represents a fragment of American history, one that collectors proudly safeguard as both an investment and a tribute to the nation's evolving identity. Few coins embody this balance of beauty and change as powerfully as the 1965 Washington quarter. In conclusion, the 1965 Washington quarter dollar remains a prized collectible, admired for its historical significance, elegant design, and intriguing variations. It is more than a coin. It is a tangible connection to America's economic transformation and a lasting testament to the artistry of U.S. coinage. For collectors and enthusiasts alike, this coin offers not just monetary value, but a journey through history, making it an essential and rewarding addition to any serious collection. Next up, the 1952 United States Wheat Penny, also known as the Lincoln Wheat Cent, holds a special place in American numismatic history. Minted during a period of post-war economic recovery, this coin reflects both the strength and optimism of the American nation in the early 1950s. Though small in size and value, it carries within it a story of craftsmanship, history, and legacy that continues to fascinate coin collectors and history enthusiasts worldwide. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the 1952 Wheat Penny features the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Lincoln's birth. Brenner's portrait captures Lincoln's thoughtful and enduring character, symbolizing freedom, unity, and justice. This image became a timeless emblem of American identity and continues to grace the penny even today. The reverse side of the 1952 penny bears two stylized wheat ears flanking the inscription 1 cent in bold lettering, along with United States of America and the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. These wheat stalks represent America's agricultural strength and the nation's enduring connection to hard work and prosperity. The 1952 Wheat Penny was minted in 3 locations across the United States: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The coins from the Philadelphia mint have no mint mark, while those struck in Denver carry the small letter D beneath the date, and those from San Francisco bear the S mint mark. Each mint produced millions of these coins, but subtle differences in strike quality, luster, and preservation make certain specimens far more valuable than others. In total, over 1 billion wheat pennies were minted in 1952, with approximately 186 million from Philadelphia, 746 million from Denver, and 137 million from San Francisco. Despite these massive numbers, finding pristine uncirculated examples with sharp detail and full red luster has become increasingly rare due to decades of circulation and oxidation. The composition of the 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny consists of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, maintaining the traditional bronze alloy use since 1909. The coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. Its warm copper tone and detailed engraving made it one of the most visually pleasing small-denomination coins of its time. Collectors often classify 1952 pennies based on their surface color: red, red-brown, and brown. A full red coin, with its original mint luster intact, is the most desirable and valuable. Over the decades, exposure to air and handling naturally turns bright copper to darker tones, making unaltered red examples a true treasure for collectors. While most 1952 wheat pennies are common, there are notable air varieties that excite collectors. Among them are double die obverse, off-center strikes, and repunch mint marks, RPMs, especially from the Denver and San Francisco mints. Some of these errors can turn an ordinary 1-cent coin into a rare collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. One of the most talked about error types from the 1952 D series involves repunch mint marks, where D mint mark appears doubled due to a manual stamping mistake at the Denver Mint. These varieties are eagerly hunted by error specialists, and depending on their clarity and condition, they can sell for premium prices at auctions. Another fascinating aspect of the 1952 wheat penny story is its role in American daily life. During the early 1950s, a single penny could still buy a stick of gum or a piece of candy. Millions of Americans carried these coins in their pockets during a period of economic boom, the dawn of television, and the beginnings of the Cold War, linking the small copper coin to a defining era of U.S. history. The 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny also symbolizes the end of an era. By the late 1950s, the U.S. Mint prepared to replace the wheat reverse with new design, the Lincoln Memorial Reverse, introduced in 1959 to honor Lincoln's 150th birthday. Thus, the 1952 penny stands as part of the final chapter in the long and beloved wheat cent series. In the collector's market, the value of a 1952 wheat penny varies widely depending on its mint mark, grade, and rarity of any error features. Circulated examples typically hold modest value, often a few cents, but uncirculated red, examples graded MS65 or higher by PCS or NGC, can command $15 to $50, while top-graded gems can exceed $100 or more. Among all mints, the 1952 D Denver penny tend to be the most common, but high-grade uncirculated pieces are still desirable. The 1952 S San Francisco issues are known for slightly weaker strikes and are scarcer in high mint state condition, making them attractive for serious collectors who seek complete and high-quality wheat cent sets. Over time, the 1952 wheat penny has come to represent more than just a unit of currency. It's a nostalgic connection to mid-century America. For older generations, it recalls the simple joys of youth, when saving pennies in jars or coin albums was a beloved hobby. For younger collectors, it's a piece of tangible history, a copper link to America's past. Numismatists often emphasize that coins like the 1952 wheat penny tell stories that history books cannot. They pass through countless hands, witness decades of change, and endure as silent storytellers of national identity, economic progress, and the enduring symbol of Lincoln's legacy. Today, the 1952 United States wheat penny continues to captivate collectors worldwide. Whether preserved in mint condition, found in an inherited jar, or discovered by chance and change, each coin carries a legacy of artistry, craftsmanship, and history. Its enduring charm lies not only in its value, but in the remarkable story it tells. A humble cent that became a timeless treasure of American numismatic heritage.